We are learning about the next steps the city of Minneapolis is going to have to take to find a new police chief following the shocking resignation of Chief Brian O'Hara. Mayor Jacob Frey says the plan is to have a new person in that role by the fall. So what's it going to look like? Here's Sammy.
In October or November, Minneapolis Mayor Jacob Frey hopes a new chief of police will be confirmed. Frey announced a 16-week timeline and process of finding a new chief that will include interviews with city council members, police leadership, evaluations, and screenings. Phase 1 includes conducting a survey within the police department.
If I had known earlier, I would not have renominated him. If I found out later after this confirmation, I would have reached the same conclusion.
This announcement comes about a month after the mayor revealed Brian O'Hara resigned from the role following findings he interfered with an internal investigation. It took the city about 10 months to hire O'Hara after Chief Madaria Arredondo retired.
There are a lot of challenges in the city of Minneapolis. Probably the biggest is finding someone that's going to help them be able to recruit new officers, but also continue with a lot of the reform work that the department's been working on.
Jeff Potts is a former Bloomington police chief and is the executive director of the Minnesota Chiefs of Police Association. He says this timeline is quick for a search for a chief of a major city.
There may be some reluctance from some really qualified candidates because the city is just got a lot of challenges.
The city has highlighted improvements in violent crime, police reform, recruitment, and retention. Potts says that momentum could change.
It's certainly going to probably slow down while the process is underway, but it can quickly resume where it was. And maybe even depending on who the new leader is, it could surpass momentum that they've felt over the last 3 or 4 years.
And in 4 months, the city hopes that leader will be confirmed. Sammy Solina, KARE 11 News.
4 months is an optimistic timeline to say the least. Justin Terrell, the director of the Minnesota Justice Research Center, pointed out the challenges leadership faces with recruiting a new chief. He says that person's going to need to see the consent decree that is operating with the state, trust building, and ongoing friction with the federal government as an opportunity to create a great department. So you got to see the challenge as an opportunity.